All right, if you grew up in the 90s like myself, chances are you owned a pair of rollerblades or begged your parents for some. Now, the craze eventually faded, but now enthusiasts say it's rolling back into style. And for one Minnesota woman, skating has become a way to carry her dad's adventurous spirit forward. Here's Cecilia.
Get the new ABT brake only on rollerblades.
In the 90s, skating was what you did.
From the company that got it all started, Rollerblade.
Nearly 20 million people were caught up in the craze.
I remember begging my parents, can I get skates?
Michelle Frederick was one of them.
Got skates from a thrift store and I would just skate in the barn.
But in the 2000s, the sport fell off.
It's been about 6 years or so, fully hard in the summers and stuff instead of just with my dog.
Michelle is a part of a new resurgence, bringing it back.
And a double push is you're pushing in and then out, in and then out.
For a long time, skating was for fitness and a coping skill.
Having skating as an outlet was the best thing I could have ever done for myself because it was a really hard time.
A decade ago, Michelle's dad, John, got sick. Melanoma cancer.
We were each other's people and we loved each other because of each other's flaws.
The cancer reached his brain, a tumor that took away his mobility.
Especially watching my dad be sick for 10 years, it was we gotta be able to do things while we still can't.
3 years ago, cancer took his life.
And he was a big adventurer. He's the whole reason that I'm such a thrill seeker.
Her dad taught her to do the things that scared her.
I do kind of associate eagles with my dad.
To prove to herself she was capable. A lesson
I've always
she hasn't forgotten.
Had a hard time making friends too.
All it took was a stranger, a fellow skater on a bike path, who noticed her.
And he was like, oh, dang, are you going to do the North Shore Marathon? And I said, I'd like to.
That man told her because of cancer in his leg, he couldn't skate anymore. He told her, go for it.
It literally felt like my dad was beyond being go sign up. If there's no other sign. So I literally that night went and signed up for the North Shore Marathon. I was like, I'm doing it.
Now, Michelle has competed in multiple skating marathons.
When we got close to the finish line, I just went as hard as I could. Thought I was gonna puke in the finish line, but I was like, where's my medal?
With no sign of slowing down.
To be just welcomed is something that I don't take for granted.
That's why she welcomes this resurgence.
We've been going by people and we're come join us. We don't care if you're good or bad. Yes, come skating.
Just as rollerblading is making its comeback, Michelle,
facing your fear of something,
is making hers too.
And then it ended up turning out way better than you can ever imagine.
In Hugo, Cecilia Koperanian, KARE 11 News.
Next month, Michelle is competing again in the North Shore Inline Skating Marathon. This time she's doing both a half and a full marathon. That is close to 40 miles. Good luck, Michelle.